when do you think you're going to start to let them? Because right now you don't really want them to separate themselves, right? You want them to just, hey, we're learning. You don't. When do you want to? All right, we're racing. We're racing that last eighth, and if one is faster than the other, just let them be.
When the money is on the line.
That's it.
Yeah,
you don't care qualify. You don't care training.
I don't know. I don't. I seen that last year. All the king of qualifiers, like all the horses that just look like, oh my god, did you see this thing? Oh my god, did you see this thing? I've seen Pacer qualify, Pocono, and Trotters at the Madeline that win by 10, 12, whatever, and they looked like they were the best. Well, when the money showed up, they were nowhere to be found, most of them.
Yeah.
So I don't believe in that. I don't believe in showing up in qualifiers. Like last year, we knew that our filly was really, really nice filly. And
You're talking about When Doves Cry.
When Doves Cry last year. We know she was a really nice filly. When we qualified her, she just sit in the hole. She finished third in 2 minutes. The qualifier didn't look no fancy, and then we went and raced her, and now it was a 1, now it was a 2, and we kind of took our time with her. In the first week we went to Kentucky. We didn't put her right now in the big race. We put her in the late closer the first week, which we could have go against the top one, but we put her in the late closer, and then she won, and then she won the week after in 52. And when she won in 52 against the best, everybody was shocked, where that might come from. But she always had it in her. We just kind of took our time with her and got her, and when the late money, she was really good. Unfortunately, she got beat in the British Crown because that wonderful filly.
Yeah, Woodside Charm.
I mean,
she's better.
Unbelievable.
It's all right,
Yeah, like what's the chances just to hit something like that, and then
it's like you're Karl Malone facing up against Michael Jordan.
But
you don't win no titles.
But we were very happy with the year she had, and she won her last start of the year at Dover, the matron, and next year I think she's gonna come back better because as a 2-year-old she had a bit of knee issue early on. We had to take her time with her. But I'm very happy over here. And, we got a few of the ones that made it. They did okay. We learned a lot. And then this year, we're going to keep going. That's what we do. I mean, nothing's easy. Nothing's easy. But the first year, we bought a bunch of baby. And we had the fastest 2-year-old trotting filly in the country. So we were happy with that.
The second set we had was also a bunch of 2-year-olds. So we had a Frontiersman.
Frontiersman, he's built like a tank. He's a good-looking coat, and he just plays out there all the time. He just one of them. As soon as you hit the track, he just wants to kick and jump, and he don't even know what he's doing yet. But he's a big, powerful horse, and he's good gated. Does everything right. He just plays around a little bit. I think he's one of them that he's always going to be just kind of doing what he's got to do, but I wouldn't be surprised that when you're going to put him in a group and put him behind the gate, I think he's going to keep improving. He's a 3/4 brother to Rock and Roll Evan and Clear Vision. So the pedigree's there, the size there, so he's got the look, he's got everything, so we'll just keep our finger crossed.
Have you gelded any horses yet? Are you going to? When do you make that decision?
We did the other colt that was in this set, actually, Ultrid. We cut him early, and he's doing really well. He's one of them that went from last to first, I would say, or from worst to one that goes the best. He wouldn't get gated at first, just gallop, wouldn't pace, and then we put some weight on him behind a little bit, and then he start pacing, and then we play with the hobbles a little bit, and put some bell boots behind this, that. And then once he got gated and he figured himself out, I mean, today I'm sure you watch him go. He was just, I had him and he was just whoa. He just want to go. I mean, he does everything really easy and he's doing super. So it's a Heart Major colt.
To the rhythm.
Yeah, she's a little Sunshine Beach filly that I bought from Ontario, the Western Fair sale that. London sale for a city, I think it's called. But she's one of them that she's small, but she does everything she should do. Last year we had a small colt called YS Sunshine, and he won in 53 as a 2-year-old. Came on 26 in Toronto, and he won some race. He won the final of the Quebec races, and he was a nice little colt. And a lot of people, I guess, the first year of Sunshine Beach, a lot of Them had some great big looking ones that were really expensive yearling that really didn't show up. So this year, when I was looking at videos, I seen this filly. She wasn't real big. She was a little bit on the small side, but she looked good, and I like her pedigree. And I said, well, we had luck last year with a small Sunshine Beach, so why not try it again? So we got this small Sunshine Beach filly. She was $19,000 yearling, I think. Like everything that everybody that takes her, they say she's a sweetheart. She does everything right, and I took her last week. I really like her for Ontario. I think she's gonna do well.
Is there something specific that you look for when you have to geld him? Is it, hey, this horse is sluggish, or he's not paying attention, he's not doing his job right, he's maybe a little bit too aggressive with people?
Well, I think if you get a colt that's got the pedigree and the breeding to be a sire, even though you got a bit of pedigree, you're gonna stretch him a little longer just in case. Like if you have a Muscle Hill or Sun Beach that, out of a really good mare, and or he's got enough pedigree there where he could be a sire, and he's a little bit of an attitude, you'll put up with him a little more. But if you got one that you bought him to be a 2-year-old, you want to race him at 2, and his attitude's just not where it should be, and he doesn't really have the pedigree to be a sire. Like, you can have a nice horse, but if he doesn't have the pedigree, so those one, I think I'm more like this Heart Major colt. The dam didn't produce a whole lot. The family's not the strongest, but I just really like the individual when I bought him. So.
And it worked.
Yeah,
I mean, he's doing good so far.
I didn't buy him to stem stuff,
Yeah,
but
right.
I bought him to race. And if he makes that much money that I said, I shouldn't have cut him, I'll be happy enough.
Right. Well, I mean, he's got $7.6 million to get to foiled again, right?
Yeah.
Right. So
yeah, I never seen somebody that says, he made $1 million, but I caught him. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people like Gallo Blue Chip, they didn't fold again. Maybe they would have liked that if they didn't cut him. But, I mean, if they made that much money that you worry about, I caught him, I shouldn't have, well, that means you did well.
Right. All right, so that was all the 2-year-olds. We also trained a bunch of 3-year-olds.
Yeah, we could talk. I got a couple more 2-year-old that you didn't see going today.
You said you had 11 total, 7 we went with. So what are the other 4?
I got a Captain Trish's filly. Her name is Girl Bus. I really like her. She come from Steve Jones. We start her. She was a June foal, so right now we turned her out for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
But she's got some ability, and she's on her game. Like, she's not lazy. She likes to do her work. We like her. She was a June foal, so right now she's turned out for a little bit. That's why you didn't get to see her.
Would you say that a June foal is an automatic? Not, hey, we're not going to race her at 2, but we're definitely not going to pressure her because, those extra 2-3 months, they mean a lot, especially with growth and development.
You'll see horses. I think everybody's different. Like, every horses are different. Like, he's watching at 2, he went 8-4-8. He was a June foal. But I think you got to consider, they're growing and this and that. And her, I thought she was a little bit ahead of schedule. And I said, well, let's turn her out for a month. So she's turned out right now, but she's doing well. But yeah, you gotta consider that in the back of your head. I'm sure if you sit down and do the maths, the average of earlier born and late born, the average per start, I believe that the average is better for a foal that's a little bit older. Mm-hmm. But you can look at Sun Beach somewhere. You can look at He's Watching. You're gonna always find champions that were born late also, but the average, I guess
it makes me wonder if you're going into it with a little bit, just, I'm not saying lowered but just a notch below. You're saying, all right, let's not pressure this one. It's a June foal. Maybe those end up being better.
I think you get in the back of your mind, we're gonna take our time with this one, and I think with the babies, there's a lot of babies over the year that were very good babies, but they were put under pressure a little bit. And maybe, unfortunately, they got hurt. And I really believe that with babies, you got to be patient. And that's one thing I learned last year. And I'm trying
to be this year.
Try to be this year. Be patient. And if you get a good one, even if he gets there a little bit late, you're going to get the late money. And then the real money is at 3.
Yeah.
You know, at 2, you want to give them some experience. You want to know a little bit what you got. You want to try to get some money, but you know, I think the big money is at 3.
What are some of the other 2-year-olds you have that we didn't see?
Well, we have a explosive matter filly, Sweet Tea. She broke good, and then she got a little bit sore, so we gave her a little bit of time. But she had a nice trot. She was beautiful gated. We got also Spectaculous, which was a Western Ideal coat that right now he's giving a little bit of time off, but he's a nice coat. He's out of a Sun Beach mare, first foal. And missing another one.
Yours.
Rules don't apply. Yeah. The Fighter Patrick. Yeah, she went well today. But we didn't have her on the set because the way it worked out with the set, we just figured, well, I don't need the video for myself because I own that one myself, so I didn't.
Listen, we could have taken a video. I could have put in a loop on the nice big screens here for you, just to remind yourself. Is there something like the couple of horses that had a little time off? Were you maybe expecting to give them time off when you bought them, or after a couple of days jogging them, or it just so happened, hey, this one got a little sore, this one got a little sick. All right, let's give them some time off.
Yeah, exactly. But I kind of have a plan now where, you know, we break them all, we get them going. As soon as we get them back from the sale, we get them back. Well, if they get sick or whatever, we might back up for a little bit. And then around Christmas, the one that didn't get any breaks between the time you break them till Christmas, if they didn't get sick, they didn't get nothing, then we give them a break around Christmas. And then after that, we get back rolling. And then, you know, sometimes some of them might need a little surgery because they had a chip taken out or something. So you got to consider all that in consideration. But I believe you got to give them a couple break from the time you break them till you qualify them. If you give them babies like 1 week off turned out, some of them I gave 2 weeks last year. You know, when they come back, they just look like different horses. They're growing and they feeling so good, and I think
everybody needs a vacation, right?
Yeah, I believe in that. You know, I believe in that. You gotta manage them right, keep them happy, and I think they gotta like what they're doing. You know, that if you can keep them, that they like their work, it helps a lot.